Hi Survi, I welcome you today to talk about a very unique mental health disorder which is known as trichotillomania. Would you like to shed some light on it? Because trichotillomania seems to be a very unique disorder, and a lot of people don't have any clue on it. So what I would like you to do is to shed some light, to tell us something about what this serious or unique mental health disorder is.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for inviting me to discuss on a very, very unique topic like you introduced, trichotillomania. So trichotillomania is an official name for hair pulling disorder. So many people might have this, but it is not very observable in people. So कभी-कभी ये पता भी नहीं चलता है कि somebody is suffering from trichotillomania.
Right.
So what trichotillomania is? Trichotillomania is a constant and repetitive urges of pulling hair from your own body. So it could be different parts of the body. It could be your eyelashes, it could be eyebrows, it could be your scalp, hands, feet, and other parts of the body.
Right.
So this is a constant urge that the person has, that he has to pull the hair of his own body, and he cannot resist those urges. So the psychological disorders such as trichotillomania are known as the impulse control disorders.
Right.
So some people might confuse it with OCD, but the symptoms could be very much similar of OCD, but it is not considered in the group of OCD.
I see.
So it is a totally a different set of disorder. In impulse control disorder, that the person might have a constant and repetitive urge to pull hair from his or her own body.
Right.
And जो ज़्यादा मतलब एक वो होता है कि इंसान जब वो बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रेसफुल कंडीशन में होता है या वो स्ट्रेस या एंजाइटी को रेजिस्ट नहीं कर पा रहा और वो खुद से वो चीज़ मैनेज नहीं कर पा रहा, तब ट्राइकोटिलोमेनिया बहुत ज़्यादा ही प्रेवलेंट हो जाता है।
I see.
तो जो हेयर पुलिंग है, वो जो कांस्टेंट अर्ज और रेपिटेटिव अर्ज, just to pull the hairs from your own head, that is because of the anxiety that has built in the person.
I see.
And when that anxiety or that stress has not been treated. So this is what a small introduction I would say of trichotillomania is. So it is altogether a hair pulling disorder.
Right.
And so you might have seen in your career that a lot of people don't have eyebrows or one eyebrow.
Yes.
And they don't have eyelashes.
Correct.
Because they have constant urge and they're pulling it. They might not even feel it very painful. क्योंकि उनको इतना ज़्यादा satisfaction लगता है just to pull hairs. उसकी वजह से hair thinning, baldness is very very common. जो physical illnesses आ रही हैं due to hair pulling disorder is baldness हो जाती है.
Right.
Hair thinning is very very common. और आपके half side of hair you might have patches also.
Okay.
So जैसे मैंने बताया आपको कि eyebrows नहीं होती हैं या eyelashes नहीं होती हैं. So that is because of the anxiety that has built in so much in the person that it has resulted into something called trichotillomania.
I see.
Yes.
Thank you, Survi, for introducing a very, very unique mental health disorder. Now I would like to talk about some symptoms. That it is like repeatedly pulling of your hair out from your scalp, like you said, eyebrows and eyelashes from other areas. Then there's an increased feeling of tension before pulling your hair. पुल करते हैं उसके पहले एक बड़ा जबरदस्त एक टेंशन हो जाता है कि मुझे ये एक्ट करना है, और उसके बाद क्या होता है? Then you feel relief once the hair is pulled out. Also, when the hair is pulled out, क्या होगा? The net result is there's hair loss, there's thinning as you said, there's baldness around your head, sometimes or uneven patches or focused on one particular area. तो different patches पूरे बालों में, पूरे सिर में दिखाई देते हैं. Or even like you said, eyebrows and eyelashes are also missing in some people. Now I'd like to elaborate on some more symptoms, which is biting and chewing of the hair, then battling with yourself to stop pulling your hair, and usually without success. हम अपने आप से पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि हम ये एक्ट ना करें, लेकिन क्या हो रहा है कि हमसे रहा नहीं जा रहा है. जब तक कि हम बाल अपने नहीं खींच लेते हैं या नहीं पुल कर लेते हैं, तब तक हम अपने आप से लड़ाई लड़ते जा रहे हैं. Also, problems in social situations at school or work which are related to this condition. अब हम कहीं सोशल गैदरिंग में बैठे हुए हैं, वहाँ भी बाल अपने निकाल रहे हैं, या हम स्कूल में बैठे हुए हैं, वहाँ भी निकाल रहे हैं. सो वी आर डिस्ट्रैक्टेड ऑल द टाइम, और टेंशन इतना बिल्डअप हो जाता है कि जब तक हम उस एक्ट को ना कर लें, तब तक हम टेंशन में ही रहते हैं, और जब हम कर लेते हैं वो एक्ट, तो हमें एक सेंस ऑफ रिलीफ मिल जाता है.
Thank you, ma'am, for elaborating on the symptoms, because it is very, very important to know the symptoms and to observe those symptoms if you see someone, pulling their hair unnecessarily. So I would like to throw some light on what causes trichotillomania, because any mental health disorder could, you don't know what the cause is and how the person gets into, pulling their hairs unnecessarily. So the first cause, not the first cause I would say, but the major cause could be genetics, that it might run in the family. Because क्योंकि इसका ये इतना prevalent नहीं है कि even if, for example, if my father had trichotillomania, there could be the possibility that उनके में इतना prevalent हुआ ही नहीं in his complete lifetime. But I might have the genetic disposition from him, that I might have trichotillomania and I have those symptoms that you described. So one is the genetic disposition, that is very, very common in most of the mental health disorders.
Right.
Second, any other mental health disorder that the person might be suffering, he might not know. Could be depression, could be stress, could be anxiety. And this trichotillomania could be the comorbid condition with other mental health disorders.
I see.
Even with OCD per se. If the person have other compulsive or other impulse control disorders, then the person might have trichotillomania. And women are more prevalent. Like I gave you the example of my father, because he is a male. So it might not be very prevalent in him, but being a female, I might show the symptoms because it is very, very prevalent in women.
Right.
And it does comes in the teens. क्योंकि उस टाइम पे I think the stress is more and the anxiety that has built up due to the peer pressure and due to the changes in the body and in the changes in the environment.
Right.
So it is more prevalent, or it is more observed during the teen years of the female or the males, I would say.
Right.
So these are the few causes of trichotillomania. और लोग बताना इसलिए नहीं चाहते because they actually fear. First thing is fear, क्योंकि आप teenage में हो and you are already seems like you are under the scanner of your friends, of the family. So even if you are suffering from any kind of stressful situation, even if you know that I have this problem of hair pulling, I would not tell it to anyone. And then this increases. And then it leads to the condition that even if you are relaxed, even if you don't have any stressful condition, any stressful situation, then also you're pulling your hair.
I see.
Constantly. You're just sitting watching TV and you just start pulling your hair. So it increases, the intensity increases. So you have to be very, 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 very cautious that to know the symptoms and to get the help at very, very prior that it worsens.
Right.
And it also takes along other mental health disorders.
Right.
That could be very hazardous
Correct.
to your health, physically
Correct.
and mentally.
Right.
Yeah. So these were the few causes and few things that I would like to share.
Right.
So now my another big concern is what is the treatment and what could be the management plan for trichotillomania. Even like we have talked so much about it कि चलो ठीक है ये observe कर लिया symptoms हैं, cause पता चल गया कि family में किसी को कभी था, उसकी वजह से हो गया या कोई trauma you have lived, उसकी वजह से हो गया. लेकिन अब management कैसे करें? क्योंकि लोगों को पता ही नहीं है कि next step क्या होना चाहिए. So I would like you to give us few tips on what could be a treatment for trichotillomania.
Right. So Surbhi, the management plan that we can talk about is that many people live with this disorder and can live perfectly normal lives as long as the condition is managed correctly. Usually with the help of talk therapy, with the help of non-invasive therapies, and you can cope with these disorders very, very effectively. So the treatment plan can be that you have to go to the right therapist, take the right therapy and nip it in the bud. The moment you start to see कि हाँ अब मुझे ये issue आ रहा है, all that you need to do is to take action and take treatment right where the problem has started. Also, if the therapist feels or a psychotherapist feels that you need to go to a psychiatrist, so some medications including antidepressants or antipsychotic medicines also help to relieve the disorder. So there are certain medications that can be given with the help of a psychiatrist, but only a therapist or a psychotherapist would know if you need to go to a psychiatrist to take medications. So it is very, very necessary to nip these issues in the bud, or else they will grow out of bounds. Now, as I conclude this, I will once again appeal to my audience or talk to them and tell them that mental health should not be brushed under the carpet. Mental health is not a stigma. We need to address it, see it in the eye, and deal with it, just as we deal with any kind of a physical ailment. So similarly, for mental health issues, why is it that we are trying to brush it under the carpet? We should nip it in the bud, address it. It is not a stigma. So friends, whenever there is an issue that you feel is affecting the mind, take help and go and take treatment or go to a therapist to nip it in the bud and let it not grow to very, very high voluminous conditions. Thank you.